Well, welcome back to the Gobby Gaffer, and it's live stream 21, and I'm managing Groningen over in Holland, and we are in the Champions League. So we've got the little matter of Bayern Munich tonight. So yeah, if you don't want to see a grown man cry, then you're probably best logging off now. Okay, let's get into the game, shall we? Yep, so I've done nothing since you were last with me. I've logged on a little bit early tonight, not as early as I would like to do. I'm still having one or two technical problems, but yeah, so we had a transfer special in the last episode, and there was a lot of players coming in. If you didn't see that, then I'd suggest you maybe go and catch up with that. Let me just do a little bit of Hi Ollie, all right, mate. So yeah, there were lots of players coming in, lots and lots of them. But we did have a lot of players on loan. Most of the back four were on loan. And, well, I wanted my own players, so I went out and signed a lot of players. But, yeah, if we just have a quick look at the league, like I say, this is all in the way of just catching up. Hi, Stevie. How you doing? All right. Real Trey. How you got, Trev? You all right? Watching your little career. It's looking pretty good at the minute. Yeah, thanks, Ollie. I'm quite enjoying that one. It's all right. I mean, I'm not quite sure whether we're at the stage where we can win the Champions League. I don't know whether we're good enough for that because PSG batter us every time we play them. So we can play most other teams in the French First Division and do all right against them. But anyway, that's a different save, isn't it? This one where yeah, I'm having a few technical problems at the moment. I'm trying to be a little bit too clever for my own good. I tried to set up dual streaming so I could stream on Twitch. That threw the whole thing into confusion. I lost a live stream doing that. I've since actually used Streamlabs to do a separate stream on Twitch, and I've done that 2 nights this week. I spent 3.5 hours talking to myself basically on Twitch, so not a great success. I do have another YouTube channel, and it's called MCFC Fanatic, and I set that up months ago, but when City's season went a bit pear-shaped, I just became like an angry man on there. I was just, you know, it was horrible. So I just stopped using it, but I want to get it running again. So I'm using Streamlabs for that. Came on tonight. YouTube wouldn't load. I'm having a bit of a nightmare, but like I say, I think I'm trying to be a bit too clever for my own good. Anyway, we need to get some football in tonight. So 4 games played, and we are third in the Eredivisie. But just looking at the, I did say in the intro, if you don't want to see a grown man cry, then you're probably best logging off now, because we have got Bayern Munich tonight. We've got Newcastle. It's a tough Champions League. Well, it's not a group anymore, is it? You play these 8 games. I think there are maybe some winnable games in there, but, you know, Arsenal, AC Milan, doesn't get any easier, does it? Anyway, let's get into some football. We have an away game at Heracles Almelo first, before we play a Bayern Munich, the mighty Bayern Munich. So anyway, let's get into some football, shall we? Okay. So how is everybody then? Stevie G, you all right, mate? I hope you've got my back tonight and be checking out what I'm doing wrong, because it's become apparent I do a lot of stuff wrong. Like I've said before, I can't press buttons and talk at the same time. It never really works for me. But you probably would say, well, don't live stream then. It's a bit of fun, isn't it? It's just a bit of fun. And he's doing the channel quite, you know, I mean, I think I picked up 5 subs one night when I did a live stream. So, you know, people are logging in and seem to enjoy what's going on. So we'll carry on for now, see how it goes. I think we've got 816 subscribers now, so another 184. and I'll have 1,000. Right, so Van Bergen is injured tonight. So who are we going to play? Who have we got? Van Bergen. Postema. We could play Postema in there. He's a bit of a forgotten man, isn't he, Postema? We've got a few injuries here, actually. Where is Postema? Is he on the bench? Not even on the bench. He's wanted. He's a wanted man. Oh, I'll put him on the transfer list. Okay, you wanted by FC20. Probably not the greatest move then, is it really? Who else have we got? We've got this lad, haven't we? Let's put him on the... Let's make him a starter. And Collison can't play. You'll have to excuse me. I can't remember what I've done. Nunes. Nunes is a good one for in there. Nunes, there he is. My word, I'm having to do a lot of changing around here. Walter's injured as well. So he's on a red. Collison's on a red card. It's going well up to now, isn't it? Pierre. Yeah, he's the Van Cam Stroudy. Soa. Who is Soa? Got my finger on the pulse. Right, let's get him on there. And then who are we going to play in midfield? Valente Gonzalez. Arblaster. Where's Arblaster? There. And so we've got to do something with him. So not very well set up tonight, is it really? Let's have a look. Nuno Pina, we'll bring him on the bench. He's on a fitness. And who else are we going to bring on? Let's have a look. Good, I'm glad to hear that, Stevie. Glad to hear it. Shall we bring him in, I think? Okay, well, how's that looking? Ali is not my first choice, is he? Mata is my first choice. I do remember that much. Van Cam, yep. Have I missed a stream or am I losing my marbles? Why, Stevie? You know what? I think you might be right. Right, just bear with me. Just bear with me. Right, yeah, I've yes, I did. Right, let's go back again. Forgot to save after the last stream. You know what? I'm sweating a bit here, believe it or not. I have 2 saves for Groningen, and one of them is labelled Champions League, so I loaded that one. It wasn't that one. Right, okay. So where were we? It's professional stuff, this, isn't it? Professional stuff. Finger on the pulse and all of that. Right, okay, well spotted. You know, weirdly, when I was I'm thinking Bayern Munich. I could have swore I saw their team, and it was like Kane and Musiala, and I remember talking about it, and I'm thinking that might be another save, but it can't be another save. I've not played back. Right, okay. Forget all what I said. Forget everything. So let's have a look at how's the league table going then. All right, we've played 7 games in the league, and we're second place, 7 games played. So Ajax have won every one of their games. Right, okay. Schedule. Right. I know what I'm doing now. I know. It's very unprofessional, this. Very unprofessional. It's a good job I don't take life too seriously, isn't it? Right, so we did get battered by Bayern Munich. We drew with Feyenoord, and then we beaten PSV. Right, okay. So we've got Vitesse, and I mean, the thing about a grown man crying could still apply, because we've got Newcastle at St James Park, and that ain't going to go well, is it? Right, let's move it on then. So we got Vitesse. No, I didn't forget to save it, Trev. I've just got 2 save points for Groningen. I kind of tend to do that with saves. Every now and again, I'll create a new save point for it, just in case that save point ever gets corrupted. At least I've got something to go back to. It might mean me replaying some games or whatever, and that's not ideal. I've never had to do that. But I don't know. I just got a bit of a mental block about it. I'm thinking, right, if I have 2 save points, if one ever gets corrupted, because I have had that. I mean, it's a long time ago now, and I think I was playing the PC version, and I was managing Preston, I think, who were in the Premier League, and the save got corrupted, and that was it, done. I couldn't retrieve it or anything. So I think it's probably come from that, where I just have the 2 save points now, just in case. And I kind of switch between the 2 to just keep myself a bit safe from, Hiya, Jamie, all right, mate? You've missed an absolute cracker. I loaded the wrong save point. Very, very professional, this channel. Very professional indeed. Right. Okay, we have got... okay, Capete, he's one of the main. Van Bergen is okay now. Who knew? Right, who are we going to put in here then? Cobalt. There is another left-footed. Is it Blasco? I seem to remember signing a left-footed centre-back. He's right-footed. Cobalt, is he the left-footed centre-back? Yes, he is. Right. Okay, let's change him and let's get into this game. And let's try and forget that I completely cocked it up from the beginning. Oh, Van Cam's looking very tired. Stroud, he can come on if he's there. Stroudy. Yep. Wendell up front. Right, that's looking okay, I think. Have I got anybody else I can bring in instead of him? Right-sided. Pereira. Is he on the bench already? Durham, Gonzalez, Erendos, Postema, Van Veen. No, we'll go with that. Right, are we all are we all really confused now? It's gone very quiet in the chat. How's the form been? Yeah, not too bad really. I mean, we're second in the league, but we are in the Champions League. We got absolutely battered by Bayern Munich. We've got Newcastle coming up next. Your league fixtures coming up all look very winnable games. Have you glossed over the obvious technical error there, Stevie? We just gloss over that, the fact that I made a real mess of the beginning. To be honest, I was a little bit kind of like I say, I'm having a few technical problems at the moment. I think I'm trying to be a little bit too clever for my own good. But when I came on, I thought, right, I'm going to start from 7:30 tonight. Came on and YouTube wouldn't load. And I thought, oh, right, okay. Took me ages to get YouTube to load. So I think I was a bit flustered and clicked on the wrong save point. Anyway, let's not dwell on it too much. Everybody else might not have noticed. Nobody's noticed that I've been a complete buffoon. Okay, let's give this a save. Onto the right save point. Unbelievable. Didn't notice. Why? What happened? Thanks, Stevie. You're making me feel really good there. Yeah, I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer sometimes. Right, let's forget it ever happened. Just forget it ever happened. I promise, next time I do a live stream on Monday, I'll be better prepared. Right, we are at home here, so come on, lads. This is a winnable game, this. We're second in the league. We should be able to sort Vitesse out here. We've had a couple of shots, nothing on target. 4 shots now, still nothing on target. Right, I'm going to go attacking. I can't resist going attacking. I just can't resist it. Hiya, gamer boy. How you doing, mate? And we've just stood there and given that ball away. Tielemans now coming forward with the ball. Can we win that? Straight over the top. That's a good sign. I mean, was that a bit of a sighter for later on? I don't know, but long shots like that I'm quite happy with, that just sail over the top. My keeper doesn't have to do very much. At least the stream is all working. I'm appearing on camera. We've had no buffering as yet, and the microphone's working, so that's a bonus, isn't it? Oh, they always do that, don't they? Just before half time. Right, okay, we're disappointed. What do you think of SM25? Soccer Manager, is that? Soccer Manager 25. I don't think I've seen something about it. I don't really... The stuff I've seen, it doesn't look particularly good. FM, are you alright? FM console is in the house and keep missing me. I know, we've had 1 or 2 chats online, and your channel is very, very good. It's it kind of brings a different angle, doesn't it? Completely. I'm sure, you know, that's the way that you've planned it, but it does bring a very different angle. And if none of you have seen FM Console's channel, go and check it out. There's some really informative stuff in there, really informative. But I would definitely go over there, check it out, give him a subscribe and like his videos, because I don't very often recommend YouTube channels out, I have to say. But yeah, definitely give it a go, Stevie. Definitely give it a go, because he's very, very knowledgeable. He's just done a video on the new Sega football game that's coming out. I think it's in the beta stage at the moment. You have to sign up for it. But quite interesting, really, given the fact that Football Manager 2025 was cancelled. We're now waiting for 26, but they're bringing a game out, and it's using Football Manager data. Very interesting. Right, okay, let's get back into this. So we are disappointed, and let's have a look at what's going on here. See, we have got some tiredness, so that's not helping, is it? Stroudy was injured, wasn't he? What's my favourite soccer club? I'm a Manchester City fan, gamer boy. Manchester City fan. Yeah. And I think that is causing me a few problems at the moment, technically, because I do have another channel called MCFC Fanatic that I'm trying to get going again, and I want to live stream on that. So I'm fiddling about with settings, and I think I'm making a mess on my channel. Right, is Pira on the bench? Yep, he's going to have to come on, isn't he? You're Liverpool, are you? So you'll get on very well. If Pulse comes in, you'll get on very well with him because he's a Liverpool fan as well. And Ollie's a Liverpool fan as well. Is he full of Liverpool fans tonight then? I think I'm the only City fan here. Right, so our blaster is very tired. That's not great, is it really? Sorry, I'm having to look at my notes here because clearly I'm not. Right, we're going to have to make 3 changes at half time. Oh, Trev, you're Arsenal, are you? Feyenoord for me. Feyenoord. Yeah, Feyenoord are they're a tough act to follow, aren't they, Feyenoord? Do you need a new goalkeeper? I'm all right with Russo, actually. Russo's he's a good goalkeeper. 4-star goalkeeper. Picked him up, I think, quite cheap as well. I'm all right. I mean, I'm assuming you're talking about the game and not City. I mean, City might need a new goalkeeper. I don't know. No idea what's happening at the moment. Yeah, we picked him up on a free 4-star goalkeeper. And last season he did really well. He conceded a goal a game, which is okay. 13 clean sheets. He's on a 7.17. Right, I don't really want to make too many changes, but we do need to win this game, really. Come on. Pressing the buttons and nothing's happening. We could do with a few more on target. No, we don't want Vitesse to have the ball. That's not in the script, is it? Come on, get hold of that ball now. Right, start using it a bit more effectively now. So just find a green and white shirt with it. That's nice. Back to Nunes. Lovely ball. Down this side. He's only got one on him, but he gets rid of it to Walter. Walter plays a short ball. Oh, my word. We're not playing well at all, are we? And we've got Newcastle coming up. Kick him. Don't kick him now. Saved by Russo. See, they are, gamer boy. That's my goalkeeper. He actually saves stuff. Right, we need this to be a counter-attack. Over the bar. That's all right. Right, Wendell. Come on, Wendell. You need to do something. You need to lead the way here. You're a superstar striker. Look a bit ponderous, don't we? Nice ball to Wendell. That could be offside. Headed out. Ali now. Fresh legs down that side. Into the box. Keeper. It's in the back of the net. And Wendell, he must have heard me. Sat on the touchline there. And I'm shouting, come on, Wendell. Do your stuff. And he definitely heard me. It's 1-0. Lovely jubbly. And we are going to just drop now to a balanced mentality. I don't want to be piling it on. Right, Nunes. You can stick that. Oh, he's chipped it. It's in the back of the nets. And Juric, I think that's how you spell his name or pronounce his name. Juric makes it 2-0. And 1 or 2 fresh legs there at half time. And a kick up the trousers seems to have done the job. It's nice, that, wasn't it? Nice little goal. Let me just pause the game. What's his name, the goalkeeper? Rossi. Is it? No, Russo. No, but the stars shows you how good a player is for. Team say, now you had Burnley's goalkeeper on a 4-star. It'd be a 2-star. Oh, yeah. It's all relevant, isn't it? Yeah. I mean, so, I mean, Ollie is right. I mean, if I go out in the summer in the transfer window and sign a load of 4-star, 4.5-star players, then Russo will probably drop to a 3-star. It's all relative, isn't it? Yeah. But you know, we just it was like somebody said in the last stream that 2 seasons ago we were in the 2nd division in Holland. Now we're fighting for the title and we're in the Champions League. So you know, it's a slow process. We have to build on a little bit of success, keep building on a little success, and then eventually you know, you've got a good team. Unfortunately, the money's not great at Groningen. That's been disallowed? Thank you. Right, Nunes seems tired. Yeah, this is a problem now. Nunes, who can I bring on for him? Collison is on the bench. You know what we're going to do? I think we're going to drop into the second tactic. And I need to change that, actually. I need to change that. Remind me if I forget to do it, but I need to change that. DLP, DM, Zurich. Yeah, I need to change that because that's set up wrong. Right, thanks for the kind words. Sorry for delay. Kids just came home. How are you finding the streaming, by the way? Seems to be good for you on here. Get together for some videos when 26 comes along. Yeah, I'm up for that. FM. Yeah, definitely up for that. Yeah, I mean, so I mean, I turn my phone off because if I don't turn it off, my kids will be messaging me. Can you come round and do this? Or my grandkids will be. You know, I got a call. You know, granddaughter turned up on my doorstep yesterday, crying her eyes out. She got locked out of her bedroom. So I had to drop. I was in the middle of recording a Lille video. I had to drop everything, go around there with my toolkit, break into a bedroom for her. So yeah, kids and grandkids, they're very nice, but you know, in small doses. Don't let my daughter hear you say that, because otherwise. Right, I've made a change there, and I don't want to make too many. 64 minutes on the clock. Yeah, so I mean, so FM, do you actually do you play the game then, or do you know, is your bag like, you know, analysing it and stuff, or do you actually play the game? Because I feel like, you know, you'd be really knowledgeable as a content creator, but I get, you know, the time. I mean, I'm retired, so I can spend as much time as I want making videos, and I do like 3 a week, couple of live streams, and that's fine. It keeps me nicely occupied. Gamer Boy, you're 10, are you? Well, you're the same age, Gamer Boy, believe it or not. I know I look a very fresh-faced young thing, but I have twin grandsons who are in a football team and does very, very well, and they're 10 as well. Both of them, believe it or not, twins. There's a little joke in there. Okay, Wendell seems tired. Yet we'll do that. Right, come on, lads. Let's just see this game out nicely now. We're on control possession. I do need to change that because it's flirting players all over the show. How old are you? FJ's asking how old I am. Go on, have a guess. Have a guess. This is a fun game, isn't it? Have a guess how old the Gobby Gaffer is. I don't think anybody's ever got it right. They always say 55, 27. Okay, Stevie, we don't need any more guesses. Stevie's got it right on the nail there. 27. I wish I was. Oh, no. Offside, referee. Offside. Get your arm in the air. Get that little voice in your ear. Come on now. Disallow it. Disallow it. We can't be having them scoring in the 88th minute. Hey, that little brown envelope before kick-off worked a treat. I'm only joking. I would never bribe a referee. Dear me, that was a bit close as well. Right, come on, let's get to the end of this game, because the chat's going absolutely bonkers tonight. That was a good win. Very, very good win, and we are delighted about that. We needed that leading into the Newcastle game, because I feel like we're going to get absolutely smashed against Newcastle. Okay, we want Ajax to drop some points. Right, let's have a look. Nailed it, yeah. I've got a puppy. Oh, now my granddaughter's, she's got 2 cats and a dog. They're a nightmare. But yeah, they're a handful, aren't they? You know, I mean, kids, grandkids, pets. Well, now you see Jamie there. Jamie is using a little bit of logic. You've seen City win in the 60s, so I'm guessing 70. Now that's very clever. That I'm liking it. I've been playing 30 years. I just haven't quite found the content voice yet. Yeah, it's a weird thing. Like, I mean, I watch a lot of content creators, not just football. I'm into narrowboats at the moment, so I'm watching content creators on narrowboats. And it's weird how you get these keyboard warriors, you know, who like criticising and whatever. And okay, they're morons, you know. I mean, they're never going to get it, are they? But if you see the amount of work that goes into creating videos, you know, all of the editing. I mean, for me to produce one Lille video, it's probably about 2.5 hours work, and that doesn't include the uploading. That's just making the video and editing it. I mean, I do have a lot of things that I've already made that I can drop into videos, and that's quite handy. But even that takes the time. Got a 12-year save gun at the moment. Welsh players on a free. So far, I'm in the Championship, doing well there. Then that's really good. I think I did was it Hamburg, and I could only sign German players. But then again, it's Germany, isn't it? I mean, only signing Welsh players. Anyway, I'm 72, 73 this year. You're turning 11. Yeah, my grandsons are 11 in. My grandsons are 11 in November. Anyone got English FM ideas? You can't find one. Well, I'm sure there's plenty of people in the chat who'll point you in the right direction. I mean, I'm going to need some ideas soon myself, because we have to wait till November, and I mean, I'm not quite sure what's going to happen with the Lille save. I mean, if I win the Champions League with them, then that's probably done and dusted. If I can't and I have to move to another club, then it's going to probably be another rebuild. So I don't know yet. I'm not quite sure. This Groningen one's quite fun, but you know, I kind of, you know, keeping my eye out. You never know. There might be just something that takes my eye. Well, we're only in September. There won't be any jobs, will there really? But get a Man City player. Yeah, I mean, well, would do you want to suggest a City player that Groningen? I'll show you the finances. Here's the finances. Well, we got 19 million in the bank, but that's mainly coming from the Champions League money. No transfer budget, and we're overspending the wage budget. So if you'd like to come up with a Manchester City player that we could sign, then I mean, we might be able to afford the big toe of one of the EDS players, possibly. I don't know. But anyway. If only there's absolutely no more in Holland. You've looked at editors and stuff. Yeah, it's. I mean, it does take a lot of time to you know. And then of course, I mean, the reason I started doing this was basically, I've told this story before, but in lockdown, I was watching Lelujo. If nobody's watched Lelujo, then he's kind of a big FM content creator. And I've always been into photography, videography, and editing. I've always made my own videos and stuff for years now. It's a bit of a hobby of mine. And I watched his channel. I thought, could I do that? It was in lockdown, so I thought, you know what, I can edit. And I've got a really good camera. So, you know, all I need to do is to be able to learn to talk on camera, which takes a bit of doing. Particularly in this as well. This is so different to making my Lille videos. Because in the Lille videos, as soon as the highlights finish, you can shut up. In this, you've got to carry on talking, otherwise everybody gets bored. and shoots off basically. Right, okay. Shall we give it a save? I'm a bit paranoid. Caden Braithwaite. Hamilton. The problem is that take the video I did last week, recorded it in 15 minutes, edit it in 2 hours and put it out. Yeah. So, I mean, that's what I find. The editing can take a long time, can't it? To get it right. To be fair, camera is, well, it should be. It cost me 1,400 quid. So, I actually bought this camera for, so I have 2 granddaughters as well. I mean, one of them's like 19 this year. The other one's 14 this year. But they used to dance, and I kind of got in well with the dance school owner, and I ended up making all of these videos for him. So I basically filmed all around the Northwest. I filmed at the local, like the big theatre in Preston, the Guildhall. I filmed there. So I needed a good camera, and that's why I bought this camera. I'm actually the videographer and photographer for my grandson's football team now as well. So we have a presentation coming up, end of season presentation, and I've made a presentation video for that. So I'm doing that as well as doing all the Football Manager stuff. Keeps me busy. I mean, what else would I be doing? You know, I'd be getting myself in trouble, wouldn't I? Well, I don't know. At going on 73, I don't think I could get myself in trouble. Right, okay. What's everybody saying? Oh, the Northwest. Whereabouts are you from? I'm from Preston, Jamie. I'm from Preston. But obviously, a lot of the dance competitions are done at in Blackpool. So Blackpool Tower Ballroom, I filmed there. And the Winter Gardens in Blackpool, I filmed there. So, but I filmed all over the Northwest. It's great fun. And, you know, it kind of, believe it or not, when I was younger, I used to be shy. I mean, think about shy and then go another 3 or 4 levels back. I wouldn't say boo to a goose. And doing the filming for the dance school, it really, I put a camera in my hand and I'm a different person. And, you know, it really helped me. So, right, now, who was in the midfield? It was Valente, wasn't it? Let me just have a look, see if there's anybody coming back off. Durham, Gonzalez. Posteme is still injured. No. Right, okay. Any tiredness? No. We haven't. I think I've tried in these games before. I've tried going like cautious and it never works. I'm just going to go for it, I think. Just going to go for it. And we could put Van Cam in there. Because I think he's a bit better than Stroudy. And shall we put, let's put Valente in midfield. I mean, they've had a bit of a rest now, so... who should I get for Liverpool? What, you mean as an FM save? Oh, you're from Hyde, right? Well, originally, I'm from Levenshulme in Manchester. That's where I was born. And when I got married, we moved up to Chadderton and Failsworth. So kind of, and my sister-in-law lived around about the Hyde area. Well, it's Staley Bridge. I think that's kind of round there, isn't it? Yeah, it depends what position. So you're playing, Gamer Boy, you're playing Soccer Manager, are you? I don't really know very much about it. On the it doesn't really look striker. Go for Delap. Delap's a good shout. Yeah, go for Delap. Right, let's give this a save. Let's get into this game. I mean, it's great having this chat that's just full of content and stuff. But it does take my mind off the game. Right, let's get into this now. Yeah, so I was with technical issues. I think I'm causing myself. So I tried to dual stream, and I wanted to get a bit of a presence on Twitch. I thought it might do my channel good. Anyway, messed the whole setup, and so this week I've done 2 Twitch streams, 2 nights, done about 3.5 hours, and I basically talked to myself for 3.5 hours. That was fun. Yeah, I think Twitch is a completely different animal. I'm getting the gist that it's very sound. My family is original from Horton Green anyway. Oh right, okay then. Stalybridge, right? United and Stalybridge Celtic. Right? Yeah. I used to when we used to live up like Failsworth and Chadderton. We used to go and visit my my sister-in-law and her husband like every other week in Stalybridge. Right, okay. Are we all ready for an absolute battering? There's not a lot we can do here, is there really? I do like that centre circle though, where they've got the... I like that. It's really nice, isn't it? Right, come on lads now. Trippier is... So they've got the first highlight here. Walter. Very, very poor ball. So I'm guessing we're going to give the ball away an awful lot in this. I kind of feel like the match engine in Football Manager, the way it displays things, I find it really cack-handed. It's just, you know, the only way it can display the fact that you're not as good as the opposition is your players tripping over the bootlaces and just giving the ball away all of the time. It definitely needs a big overhaul for FM26. Come on. Can we get a tackle in here? Nope. Look at that ball out to target there. Kick him. Kick him now. Kick him. Go on, keep pushing him. Ah. You could see that coming a mile off. You know what, FM? To be honest, after my experience this week on Twitch, I'm quite happy on YouTube, I think. I mean, it's the unknown, isn't it, really? I thought, right, let's give Twitch a go and see what happens. And like I say, I streamed for 3.5 hours and talked to myself, so I thought you'd be from Stop Being a City fan. All-time player. My favourite all-time player, I mean, it has to be one of 3. It's either Colin Bell, Mike Summerby, or Francis Lee, I'm afraid. I mean, we obviously, you know, in the modern generation, we've got the likes of David Silva. Yaya Toure was one of my all-time favourite players. But yeah, I mean, I was at Newcastle in 1968. I was stood in the paddock with my dad when we won the old First Division, and that was a day and a half. That was. Day and a half. It's weird because there's a video on YouTube of the game, and if the camera panned down a little bit more, you'd be able to see the back of our heads, me and my dad. It was just a little bit too high, but that paddock there, just in front of where the camera is, that's where we were stood. But yeah, Colin Bell, Mike Summerby, used to love Mike Summerby. Francis Lee, what a player. But modern players, I would definitely say Yaya Toure for me was just a powerhouse. So skillful. Scored important goals for us. And, you know, I mean, then you've got the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, haven't you, and whatever. But we seem to be putting a decent team together at the moment if they all come off. That's the thing, isn't it? Hey, come on, Jamie. Never mind about that with Francis Lee. What do you mean? Couldn't stay on his feet. Indeed. I should play different football games on YouTube. Well, yeah, but the problem is, Gamer Boy. So I started as a PC Football Manager PC player. I have another channel called The Gobby Gaffer. But it got to a point where that was... it's so congested. There's so many people doing that. And I was watching one of Lujo's live streams one day, and somebody in the comments said, are you not interested in doing the console version? And he said, no. He said, but if anybody can do this, he said, it's a great opening because there's nobody doing it. I thought, you know what? So I gave up the Gobby Gaffer channel, and about, 14, 15 months ago, came up with the console version, and I haven't really looked back. I mean, okay, I'm an old man doing this, so I'm not going to put on, hundreds and hundreds of subscribers overnight, but I'm doing all right. I'm quite happy, really. Disappointed. I think we are disappointed, actually. Have we got some tiredness? We're about to have some tiredness, aren't we? Okay, I think we'll change both wing backs. And we'll bring Pina on in midfield. I mean, if we can keep it down to... The trouble is, this is a second Champions League game, and it looks like we're going to lose both of them. But, it is what it is. Let's try and get a bit of money in. The Champions League money coming in will help me in the transfer market. Just try and build this team up. Or look for another job. I'm quite open to that. I find it quite interesting. You're with a team. You find another club, and then you've got to start all over again. I love it. I love the transfer window. Russo there made a bit of a meal out of that. Yeah, well, exactly, Ollie. Yeah, you're not an old man. Yeah, my grandkids would beg to differ, I think. Oh, no, that's no good. 3-0. Never mind. See, Jamie's my cheerleader. Because if I said... come on, guys, smash the likes up, you'd all be heading for the exits, wouldn't you? But Jamie's there, and he can say that. Smash the likes up. Yeah, I watch quite a few... I watch It's LB. He's a city vlogger. And that's how he opens his videos. Yes, people, smash the likes up. I don't think I could get away with that somehow. But it's all right. I've got Jamie. He's my cheerleader. That's fine. What we doing here? Walter. Right, okay. I mean, this game's gone, hasn't it? Let's we'll bring our blaster on. And 1, 2, 3. That's 4, isn't it? Let's not make another one. Check the Instagram. You never know. You could find a good team. Yeah, I have done that. I've done that a few times. The thing is, we're not really at the stage of the season where jobs will come available. We're only in like September, October. From now onwards, there probably will be some jobs. But then, I've got a little bit of a project here. All of the players that I signed in the transfer window, I've got to bed them in and see how they do. So I'm all right at the moment at Groningen. I'm not. What's this? Wendell. Yeah, we'll do that as well. All the content. Yeah, no, it's. I mean, I quite like LB's energy. I watch a lot of his stuff, and he's on like 2 or 3 times a day at the moment because he does all of like the here we go, new signing, and what's the Fabrizio Romano, whatever. So he's loving all of that. Is that going in? No, it won't do. Well, it skims the crossbar, that one. Yeah, it's but it's kind of what you've got to do, isn't it? It's I was listening to him talking about his subscribers and likes and stuff the other day, and he's putting them on by the bucket load, and he will do. He's a youngish lad. People like his lingo and the way he talks. That's okay. To be honest, when I started doing this, I thought, I'll give it a go. Oh, come on. Trajovic there. Lovely goal. Lovely goal. I'm surprised that's not been disallowed. Yeah, when I first started doing all of this, I didn't really think I would get any traction at all. I thought, I'll give it a few months. It'll be a little bit of I'll be making videos, which I love doing, and uploading. I had to learn how to do all of that, uploading and blah, 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 blah. I've recently started doing it in 4K as well, which, makes the quality better. But I never thought I'd get any traction at all. And weirdly, I've only ever had one negative comment. Somebody commented on one of my videos, and I think he said something like, are you not a bit old to be doing this? So I just replied and said, keep taking the tablets. It doesn't bother me. It's, keyboard warriors, if you want to come at me, I can sort you out, not a problem. Because going on for 73, there's very little you could say to me that would upset me. Right, we're disappointed about that, I'm afraid, lads. We're disappointed. So put that in your pipe and smoke it. Yeah, Gamer Boy, Liverpool or Manchester United? Do I really have to choose between those two? Yeah, you're true. It's right, Stevie. Yeah, I can't leave Groningen. I'm not saying I am doing. I'm just, I'm open to it. If Borussia Dortmund come knocking, that would be hard to turn down, wouldn't it, really? They're not going to do, but yeah, of course, why not? Let's try and win this Eredivisie. I won the second division in my first season, so why not? But that's 2 Champions League games played now, and we've not turned up for either of them, have we, really? Who's the next one? Let's have a look who the next one is. So we've got NAC Breeder, Go Ahead Eagles, and then we've got Antwerp at home. What star rating are they? 3.5 star. That's winnable, isn't it? Do we think? That's winnable. 2.4 million in the bank and 3 points on the board. That'll be all right. Oh, here's Pulse. Calm down, Pulse, with your Liverpool stuff. Calm down. Yeah, but good question. So, how is the game going, Pulse? I told you, didn't I? I said, stick at it. You will get sacked, and it'll take a while to get used to it, particularly the PC version, but stick at it. And Gamer Boy Liverpool, yeah. Some people are going to start getting banned, I think, coming in my stream and shouting Liverpool. Some people are definitely heading for the ban hammer. Look at me with the lingo, the ban hammer. Okay, NAC Breeder coming up. It's all right. We're all friends. It's only football, isn't it? We're all friends around here. Who's this? Gonzalez. Yeah, I'm not really playing him, so that doesn't really matter, does it? Oh, you lost 7-2 in aggregate against Galatasaray in the Champions League qualifying. I think those qualifying games in the Champions League are real banana skins. I really do. Real banana skins. So I've done that with Groningen. I played, was it Bruges and, well, let's have a look. I played Bruges and Midtjylland. The first game against Bruges at home, we couldn't kick a ball straight. We were losing 1-0. I made quite a few changes and tweaked it quite a lot, and we managed to scrape a draw. How we got a draw out of that game, I'll never know. And then in the second leg, we won 1-0. So they're real banana skins, those Champions League playoff games. Is he the new centre back? You know what? One of the things, it's another silly thing, isn't it? But one of the things I'd really like to see and I think it'll arrive, is being able to give players nicknames, because I also found that a little bit of fun. You can't do it on the console version. It's a bit of a shame, but hopefully it'll come in November. Right, so we've all played 8 games. We're 4 points behind Ajax. And Feyenoord are in 3rd place. Okay, 10th, NAC Breeder, away from home. Why did he do this? Every time there's a game coming up. So Walter's out now, 4 or 5 weeks. Great. Wonderful stuff. Yeah, there's quite a few things in Football Manager that need taking out or altering. I mean, I don't see the point of that. I mean, I always skip over them, so it doesn't really bother me. But, you know, like an ex-player saying, oh, such a body's absolutely brilliant and whatever. What's the point of that? You know, sort the match engine out. Do something, you know, useful, positive. Instead of just fiddling around with stupid computer gamey type things. All right, okay, I'll stop whinging and moaning in a minute. Where are we here? Acknum, Erindus. Postemer's on a fitness. And let's bring Postemer in. So I brought our Blaster in as the DLP. What's Valente? I think our Blaster is a better playmaker, isn't he? Going to push him a bit further forward, I think. Our Blaster. Let's do that. Is Wendell? Oh no, he's right-footed. Right, okay. Okay, Cobalt. Who did we had? Capete, didn't we? What's happened to Capete? Is he still out injured? Because I rather like him. He's still injured. All right, let's get into this game then. So we've won 1, lost 1 tonight. Let's hope we can win this one as well. Yeah, it's a good question. That the names in FM, it'd be funny. Oh, thanks for saying that, 50. That's really nice. I've had quite a few people have come in the comments and said, you know, they bought the game after watching my videos. And obviously I made a lot of tuition videos as well that are, I mean, I never professed to be brilliant at the game, but it's a bit of fun. And if I can help people, I mean, there was quite a few in the last live stream in the chat who were helping Pulse out with his game. So, it's I need to amass my scouting staff to scout a position to give me a player about 50 million. Yeah, now that's a perfect example. In fact, I might make a shot about that, Ollie. That's a good shout, that. Yeah, isn't it bonkers? Your transfer budget, 0. They keep coming up with players. Oh, sign him, he's brilliant. How much is he? 30 million. Well, that'd be great. Are you going to dip into your savings to give me the 30 million? Because I don't have the money. Right, okay, let's carry on. Yeah, I mean, Jamie's right there at Pulse. That's always a good move. That, particularly in the PC version, you know, if your dynamics are not great, then those are the things that you can do. Organise a friendly, or even a couple. Play against a lesser known team, and then that can bring your morale up and stuff. But it's the phrase I use in Football Manager, it's curveballs and levels of difficulty. Because there are no levels of difficulty, it's a computer game. All computer games have levels of difficulty, don't they? Football Manager doesn't. But the way it introduces them is by doing stupid things like your centre half gives their centre forward the ball and then they score a goal. That, you know, it's all these curveballs and levels of difficulty. This is quite a nice move. We're passing the ball around well. Wendell, I think he's offside, and that is just crept in. The linesman's flags up. That's a shame. That I've seen a lot of those as well. I don't know about you lot, but a lot of these hitting the post and running along the line. Seen a lot of those disallowed. Yeah, well, we knew it was. Shame that, really, because Wendell, I think he's in need of a goal. How far off was he? Not a lot. Not a lot. Right, come on, lads. We need a win here. Just the one shot. Nothing on target, as per usual. Do you think we should go attacking? Let's go attacking. It worked in the last game. Is he? So what are you saying? Going no place for the opposite. Is he? So is he on the pitch now? Then is he? Yeah, Jewett was a bit of a problem for me because he started moaning and groaning that he wasn't getting enough game time, and at the time I had Valente and somebody else, and they were playing really well and not getting injured. So I tried to appease him, but then in the end he had to go. Wendell, come on, stick that one in. He's missed that one. We should have been 2-0 up now. Go on, back at your gamer boy. I'll bite. Do you like school? I don't think any 10-year-olds like school, do they really? It's like it's a means to an end, isn't it, to be honest? Right, come on, come on, come on, come on. Get that back line sorted out. It's very ragged, that back line. How do I search for specific players as I search a wonder kid? Yeah, I mean, hey, have we scored? We've scored, by the way. I was looking at the chat then. Who scored that one? Oh, the referee, though, is having a look at this one as well. Is he? It's awarded. We're 1-0 in the lead. Right, we're going to have to show that one again because I missed that. Valente, lovely take. Lovely goal, by the way. That's really good. Right, let's just drop to balanced. Coming up to half time. Right, we're going to go please now. They were going to get disappointed. Right, come on now. We need the 3 points here. We don't want to fall too far behind Ajax. We've got Feyenoord breathing down our necks. See, we had the chance there to win that ball and we didn't win it. Right, my back line's looking a little bit better. Watch the runner. Good save, Russo. Good save, lad. Really, really good save. Come on, follow that ball out. That's okay. Right, who's looking tired? Valente's looking a bit tired. We're not doing too bad, actually, but there is only one goal in it. Was a fabulous save, yeah. Kept us in the game there. Well, it stops it from going to 1-1, didn't it? But it's all NAC Breeder at the moment. We need to get hold of the ball, and but I'm on balance now, so I've gone a little bit a bit negative, really. Maybe I should go attacking. No. Of course, the referee's not bothered with that one. Not bothered at all. Right, we're going to go back attacking again. Might be my fault that I went on a balanced... no, I don't want to see that again. Rubbish. Come on, lads. Wendell's on a 6.3. Right, let's change Wendell. In fact, both strikers could do with changing. I think Soa could go up front, can't he? He's left-footed as well. Right, we'll do that, I think. And Collison, is he on the bench? Collison is on the bench. Right, let's do that. Come on, fresh legs on the pitch now. Let's get a goal here. We don't want to draw this. We want to win it. It's NAC Breeder with the ball again. Let me just catch up on the play your goalkeeper as a striker. Well, that wouldn't be a very good move, would it, Gamer Boy? Need the definitely need. I know. Yeah, Ollie, there's the match engine's just it's a bit bonkers. I mean, it feels like every goal, well, maybe every other goal I score, the referee's got his arm in the air. Like they're showing me not playing well now here. I fear the worst here now. We've given the ball away there. Get your head on it. Back into midfield. Nice little touch. Win that ball. No, don't run away from him. Run towards him. That's going in. We've lost this one. And once again, the opposition have scored. Is the referee interested? Nah, not bothered at all. When I score a goal, his arm's straight up in the air. Valente. Who could we bring on? That's 4 changes, isn't it? I think we've lost this one. They're 10th as well, this team, so they're not a particularly fancied team. I mean, we are going to lose some games, there's no doubt about it. And this is straight after the Newcastle game? I can't remember. De Jong bends it round. Okay, we're going to go very attacking. We need 2 goals to win this game now. Can't see it happening. Push the full-backs up. Come on, lads, can we even get a point here? No? I think this is tiredness, you know this. This is tiredness. That's a bad loss, that. That is very, very, very... We're angry about that. That is awful. When's the next transfer window in the game? It's January. Because we're only in... oops, press the wrong button there. We're only in September, October. Oh, we're just into October now. So yeah, but I don't have any. I don't have any transfer budget, and I'm overspending the wage budget as well. Might have to do a bit of rotation. Is there an international break on? There is an international break on. Go ahead, Eagles there. Right, we'll put a friendly in there, I think. Yeah, I know, Steve. Yeah, I know. I panic a bit. If if I'm like 1-0 up, I'm thinking, oh, maybe need to hold on to this. That's 2 losses on the bounce now as well. Yeah, I think I did go a little bit too negative too early. Right, I've stuck a friendly in there. Let's. I'm never sure about friendlies. I mean, I know the assistant manager is overseeing it. Does he pick the players for it? Is there any point in me going in and organising the team? Or will he just override that and play who he wants to do? Yeah, well, I would love to sign some more players, but I don't have the money, unfortunately. See, I mean, this is the other thing as well. Given that we're second in the league, most of the signings that I made were on free transfers, so I've not had a lot of money really. So I think we are, if I'm honest, I think we're overachieving. But I mean, I probably could have handled that last game a little bit better. So we just won 6-1 there in that friendly, so that's quite nice. What do you mean, Gamer Boy? Are you going to manage your big? What you mean, Manchester City? No, I never managed Manchester City. Well, I tell a lie. On the Gobby Gaffer channel, I did go back on it after leaving it for ages. I went back on it and I manipulated the game to drop City into the Championship, and I took all of the top players away. So basically, we're just playing with. I think Foden was still there, but mostly it was like EDS players. But I would never play City as they are now. It kind of doesn't feel right, really. I like to take on what I consider to be, like a challenge. And I mean, I'm not saying City wouldn't be a challenge, but like picking Groningen, who are in the second division, it's a challenge, isn't it? Right, so that loss now has dropped us down to third. Which channel? What, the Gobby Gaffer one? If you well, it's the PC version, and I haven't really touched it for ages. But if you go on YouTube and just type in Gobby Gaffer, it'll come up. It's called the Gobby Gaffer. But see, that was another mistake I made, really. You learn as you go on. The Gobby Gaffer means nothing. Well, it means something to me. I'm Gobby, I talk a lot. And the Gaffer, well, it's what football players call the manager. Gobby Gaffer, fine. But it doesn't actually promote your channel, does it? That's why this channel is called Football Manager Console 2024. And it basically does what it says on the tin. So I've learnt by my mistakes. Well, I hope I have. Right. I mean, to be honest, it's a good team, that. It is a very good team. Let's bring Pina in, because he was doing very well at ball-winning midfield player. Well, let's make him the playmaker. What does our blaster want to be? I mean, he wants to be a playmaker as well. We'll just have him as a central midfielder on attack. Valente's a Mazzala. Let's try something a little bit different. I feel like the game's... I mean, I know we've had a tough game against Newcastle. But I feel like the game is just going away from me a little bit at the moment. Just try something a bit different. Right. You play your goalkeeper as a striker, gamer boy. That's something that my grandsons do my head in when they're playing. I mean, I've showed them Football Manager. They think it's a joke. And when they're playing FIFA, one of my grandsons, he just likes to play whoever Mbappe's playing for. He plays them, and then he gets the ball with Mbappe, and he just runs right through the middle of the field and scores a goal. Does my head in. Pina is a bit tired. Right, come on, lads. We're at home. Let's... who's this? So it's Go Ahead Eagles, isn't it? Come on, we need to pick it up again. We need 3 points here. Van Cam. Ball to Valente. Ball to Pina. Pina, don't give the ball away. Keane. Nice ball. Turn to Nunes. Can he chip it? Yes, he can. Back of the net. Lovely. And, well, wonders will never cease. The referee's not got his arm in the air. That was a nice... it wasn't very slick. One of the things I'm liking about my Lille team at the moment is they're really slick. The 2 wing-backs, they're on it all of the time. They're just anticipating, nicking the ball, running up the wing. We play some lovely football, Lille. I mean, I think we'll get there with Groningen, but it might take a season or 2. It's not going to happen overnight, obviously. I'm playing my goalkeeper as a goalkeeper, yep. Strangely enough, gamer boy, that's what I do. Although in my... what save was it now? I can't remember. My goalkeeper got injured. Or it might have been in the save I was using on Twitch, I think. I was managing in Turkey on Twitch. And my goalkeeper got injured. Didn't have one on the bench. So I had to put a centre-back in goal. And they scored as well. And it was like watching. Oh, that's nice, Wendell. Only 7 goals, though. Wendell's capable of better than that. Yeah, they scored a goal against me with the centre-back in goal. And it was like he was stood in treacle. He just stood there and watched the ball go past him. It was weird. Matter. Lovely ball. Van Bergen. That's nice, that. Nice. Whipping the ball in quick. 2-0. Come on, lads. We can do this. Go ahead, Eagles. Go on. Win it. That's the one. That's exactly what I'm talking about with the Lille save. Anticipating. Winning the ball. Set up a counter-attack. Is Valente going to take it to the byline? Yes, he is. Ball in the box. Get your head on it. Over the bar. Unlucky. Oh, I know, Paul. Yeah, we don't mention that anymore. We don't mention it. That was that was a real act of buffoonery. I told you I'm not the sharpest knife in the drawer. I can talk for England, but talking and pressing buttons and things, it's not really my forte. Get your head on it. Don't kick him. Way too much space there. Way too much space. Did he touch that then? That looked like that sailed over. Unless he got a nick off somebody. Right, don't let him score. Whoa, that's up in the air. Van Bergen, get your head on it. The problem is, I at corners I have every man back, so I don't have anybody to head it to. But I like every man in the area. We're doing all right though. 5 shots, 2 on target, twice the XG that they've got. Yeah, I know you keep saying that, Gamer Boy. You're playing your goalkeeper as a striker. I'm guessing at 10-year-old, that's a bit of a fun thing to do. When you get to 73, you realise that's not a fun thing to do, because you're probably going to get beat. Although, to be honest, it would make quite a novel save, wouldn't it? I'm kind of thinking of ideas at the moment for a save as and when Lille and this kind of come to a conclusion. Maybe I mean, how would it be if I could only sign goalkeepers? How about that? Oh, did Russo get a tip on that one as well? Trev, do you get good results? Your goalkeeper scores. I mean, you know, it's Football Manager, isn't it? I mean, anything can happen, can't it, really? I mean, I'm guessing the only reason that the rest of us don't play the goalkeeper as a striker is because, well, you just don't, do you? You know, it's... But I'm just like I say, would that be a fun save? You can only sign goalkeepers. I might try that, you know. just for a bit of a laugh. You can only sign goalkeepers. I mean, that can't go wrong, surely. Right, half time. Absolutely delighted. Well, we're not going to go delighted. Made that mistake before. And we're actually looking okay. So I think there's what's the word for it? There's a fancy word for the I can't think what it is. But, you know, we're not tired and we're winning 2-0. And there is a word for it. And I can't think what that is. Length you get out of it, I feel like it'd get bored. Yeah. Well, yeah, it's not something I'm going to do. But, you know, saves like FM Console was saying before, where, you know, you can only sign Welsh players. I have done that with a German club. I could only sign German players. And it's quite fun, that. It's really restricting. But it's quite fun seeing how you can do with that. Go on, win it. Here we go, Van Bergen. Put it in the back of the net. He's chipped it. Hit the crossbar. Oh, you're having a laugh. Why did we not score that? Gordon Bennett. Matters injured. I'm not having that at all. Right, Ali's going to have to come on then. I mean, do we make any more changes at this stage? I don't think we are. I don't think so. I mean, Watson needs to get some game time. Let's bring Nati on. He needs to get some game time. Couple of changes. Problem is, you only get a set number of breaks, don't you? They've had 8 shots, 5 on target. What's their conversion rate there? Their conversion rate's about 70%. Kuipers, ball in, get it. Get your head on it. Close him down. Right, okay, let's... I am going to drop into the second tactic. Oh, I forgot to fix this, didn't I? Right, who are we going to bring on here? What's Blasco? Centre back. Right, let's change one of the centre backs. Um, you can only play as a striker. Nat is the ultimate utility man. He can play everywhere. Let's try and keep it tight. So all the defensive area, well, most of the defensive area now, we've got fresh legs on a lot. I do need to change this. I keep forgetting to do it. Right, let's play somebody who can crunch in a little bit. How many changes that I've made? I had to make one with Ali, didn't I? Balanced. Let's go cautious. Right, can we see this one out for a 2-1? I tell you what, go ahead Eagles fans are going to be as sick as a chip if they lose this. 9 shots and 6 on target. Yep, we'll go with that. Come on, 5 minutes of time added on. We don't need any more highlights now. No highlights are needed. Final whistle, referee. Final whistle. Yes, seen it out. Nice. Okay, back on a winning track again. We're just going to give them a pleased. I'm not absolutely delighted about that, but right, okay, Ajax and Feyenoord have still got to play. Right, this is going to be interesting, this one. Antwerp at home. This is going to be very interesting. This will tell us a lot, I think. Right, let's see if we can get 2.4 million in the bank by winning the 30th as well. So they played. Does that mean they're bottom, Antwerp? Hey, Willie, all right. Right, hang about. Let's just have a quick look at this. What are Antwerp doing? Champions League. Antwerp. Well, they're not bottom. Played 2 games, only got 1 point. Come on, let's make sure that we play 3 games and they only get 1 point. I want Capete back in my defence as well, but he's on a fitness. Yeah, I was trying not to point that out, Trev. I'm not particularly proud of that. We won't be bottom after this game, though. We've had 2 tough games, haven't we? Bayern Munich and Newcastle. I mean, it couldn't really be worse, could it, to be fair? But thanks for pointing it out, Trev. Thanks for pointing it out. Right, let's have a look. What can we do here? I mean, the problem is I tend to get a team that's playing well together and then stick with it. Trev, oops. It's all right, Trev. I'm only kidding. I know. We've only played 2 games, though, haven't we? So we're bound to be bottom. I mean, to be fair, I suppose Antwerp are doing better than us. At least they've got a point. All right. Okay. Tell you what we do need to sort out. We need to sort this out. Let's get this sorted out. Right, so if we're controlling possession, I'm going to drop one of those there. Is that how it was before? I think it might have been how it was before. DLP, attacking midfielder. Nunes. Midfield on support. DLP. Pina as an anchor. Or ball winning midfield player. Ball winning midfield player. And Valente can be an anchor on defending. Full-backs are both back. That looks a little bit better. I'm not sure if that wasn't how it was. Oh, hang about. Wendell, don't want him to be a deep line forward. Advance forward. How's he doing, Wendell, anyway? I've not looked at him recently. 3.5 star. Close to full potential. So he's dropped a little bit, hasn't he? Right, let's go back to the attacking formation. Van Bergen, Wendell, Nunes. Right, we're going for it. We're gonna have a good go at this. I've not played him much, have I? What is he? Central defender. I have got central defenders though. You'll have to bear with me. Can you hear the cogs turning round? I'm just at the moment I'm thinking about stuff here and. Right, Walter's still injured. Capete's on a fitness. Right, we need to get him back in the team. Because I do like him. He looks very, very good. And he's left-footed. Right. Okay. Fingers crossed. Yeah, I think. Well, I just checked that, didn't I? I think Walter is still injured, isn't he? Yeah, Walter's still injured, but Capete is on a fitness, so I'll try and bring him on. We need a couple of goals here to get going, don't we? Oh, I've done that. Right, come on. What's what, an hour and 30 minutes? What time is it? Came in a bit early tonight, so. Oh, it's only 9:15. Nowhere near bedtime yet. I wrote that before you checked. Right, okay. What's their team looking like? Okay, they're playing with 2 wingers. Right, let's just get into the game. Right, come on, lads. We're at home. Let's give the fans something to cheer about. We're doing absolutely nothing at the moment. We've just had a shot. Right, I'm going to go attacking. Let's try and give them a kick up the trousers. You're joking, aren't you? Come on, Football Manager. It's getting really boring, that. It's really, really boring. Well, at the moment, it looks like we're going to get a point out of this because... Hey, one highlight, and it goes to Antwerp. Straight in the back of the net. I mean, when do direct free kicks go straight in the back of the net? I mean, to be fair, it was a good free kick, but... Right, they're all over us now. 4 shots, 3 on target. We ain't beating Antwerp either, I don't think. Yeah, yeah, you're right. You're right, Trev. I mean, it was a hell of a free kick. If we'd have scored that one, I'd have been up out of my chair and have been punching the ceiling. It was a cracking free kick. I'm just like, but when does that happen? I get loads of direct free kicks and they never go in. Right, Nati is going to come on, I think. It's kind of coming to mind that I don't have enough central midfield players. Walter's still injured, isn't he? Valente Gonzalez, I think he's injured. And Arblaster. Get the wing backs on attack. See, look, my assistant manager's on here. Get your wing backs on attack for some width. Right, let's do that. We need to change our blaster as well, I think. The problem is, I don't know who I can play. So what is he's just he's attacking mid him, and he can play in the middle, but it's not his favourite position. What about Juric? He can play in there. He's a ball-winning midfielder, like, but look at the stamina he's got. Right, Juric is going to play in there. He's going to be a box-to-box. And Nunes is going to take over the playmaking. What, Juric, yeah. Yeah, I've done that. We're on the same wavelength, Steve. We're on the same wavelength. Right, I mean, that to me looks a good team that we should be able to get back in this game. We're on attacking. Right, come on now. We've only had one shot on target. This is the problem. Right, head that back that way. Back it that way. That's a nice ball. Don't give it to him. I kind of feel like, I was saying this before about the match engine, you get a feeling for whether the game is favouring you or not. And when you've got players standing and just giving the ball away, like that, we're just giving the ball away there. The match engine is saying you're not playing well, or you're playing a better team. Postema, chip it over the top. Careful. Yeah, it is, Stevie. Great minds think alike, but unfortunately we're 2-0 down now. Well, we're going out of the Champions League, aren't we, at this rate? If we can't beat Antwerp at home, then this is poor. Not enough defenders. Drop the DM or attacking midfield back in the fence and bring another defender. Yeah, but that's not going to get us a goal, is it, Trev? We need 2 goals now. I mean, I push my wing backs high. I know we're conceding space, but we need to score. Yeah, I know. I know. It's... Right, let's drop those wing backs back again. In fact, I'm going to do away with... Let's hope these players in the middle can get further forward. Let's just try and keep it tight at the back. We don't want to concede another one. I'm going to get your point, Trev. We don't want to concede another one, but I just feel like it's a little bit negative, that. Right, go on, let's... Can we get a goal at all? No, it's Antwerp. Is that at the post there? They're all over us, aren't they? Oh, they've given the ball away. Oh, what a surprise. They give the ball away and it's no highlight, that, apparently. No, we're done, aren't we? We are done. Hiya, Killer Bees. You all right, mate? You're coming at a great time, getting absolutely battered by Antwerp. You should go for it now. Let's give it another 10 minutes. RXG is 0.17 though. The colour clash is marvellous, isn't it? Can we win that ball? Ali. Right, what are we going to do something with this or not? No, I knew we wouldn't do. I knew they'd have him fire it over and nearly hit the what's it boxes. I feel like you can read this game like a book. Positive, you had more possession. Yeah, slightly. I mean, the XG has gone up considerably, hasn't it? But we're getting beat 2-0. There's not a lot I can do about it now. I thought this was a winnable game at home as well. Yeah, so that's basically, well, I mean, in my experience with Football Manager, that's telling me we're not a great side. The AI is telling me that we're not a great side. Or I'm not playing the players in the right positions. And yeah, that was poor, that. But anyway, we move on. We move on. So, rock bottom. Rock bottom. I don't think, in all my time playing Football Manager, I've ever had a team at this stage play 3 games and not got a point. That's the worst team I've ever had in the Champions League. But then I think I did say that I didn't know whether we were ready for the Champions League. Centre-back pairing, yeah, I know. See, the problem is, though, it's like Football Manager. You know, curveballs and levels of difficulty. So they absolutely hammer you. Antwerp absolutely hammer us. We've not won a game in the Champions League. Oh, and also we're going to injure your left wing back Mata, and he's out for 3 to 4 weeks. I mean, do you want to throw anything else at me while you're at it? Because, you know, Or is it AZ next? At home. Yeah, you're right, Paul. You would join rock bottom. You know what? That's a really good way of putting it, Trev. That's a really good way. That's made me feel a lot better, actually. We joint rock bottom. I love it. Right, we're falling behind a little bit in the league as well. And yeah, it's like... The problem is with Football Manager, I want to win every game. And if I lose a game, I'm like a bear with a sore head. But you've got to be realistic. Most of these players that I signed, it was a brilliant transfer window for players coming in. But most of them came on a free transfer. I didn't pay much for any of them. So, you know, I think we are overachieving. Even in the league, we're overachieving. And we shouldn't be in the Champions League. We shouldn't. I mean, to be honest, maybe next season it might be a good idea if we don't get in the Champions League. Let's try Europa or Conference and build from that. You had to go and watch a bit of a film. Well, I hope it was worth it, Ollie. I hope it was worth it. Right, so Ali's going to have to come in there, isn't he? I'm kind of wondering whether we should go 3 centre-backs and push the wing-backs on again. What do you think? Not as good as this stream, I will say. Well, that's very kind words, Ollie. Although we're not doing well, are we? Let's go back. Let's have a look at the schedule. What have we been doing tonight? Not great, is it really? Not great at all. I am kind of wondering whether we go to 3 centre-backs again. I mean, I can certainly do that and bring Capete back in. See, that's why I'm playing my wing-backs a bit reserved, because I'm thinking, right, that'll give us some defensive cover, but it isn't working, is it? Get the centre-back pair in. Yeah, I don't like fiddling with my formation too much. Once I've like settled on something, then you go to the 3 at the back. I mean, I've got the players to do it, because I bought 5 centre-backs in the transfer window, so I have got the players to do it. Yeah, it's kind of thinking cap on time, isn't it, really? That Antwerp game, I know we're not particularly Champions League quality, but I thought at home we could do something against them. And the match engine just showed us useless. I mean, we've just given the ball away, which, like I say, is usually a sign that the AI says you're nowhere near as good as the opposition. So, Juric back in the team. Yeah, I was thinking about that, putting Juric back in. What does he like to play? A ball-winning midfield player. Okay, so we're playing him in his right position. How's Van Bergen playing this season? 3 goals, 3 assists, 1 player of the match, 7.22. He's having the time of his life, Van Bergen. What's Wendell doing? So the 2 strikers are playing out of the skins. Okay, we'll stick with what we've got then. Is Walter back yet? Nope, still injured. Maybe try your keeper as a sweeper. So he does like to be a goalkeeper. He drops half a star as a sweeper keeper. Lower the tempo, yeah. I mean, we are playing a gegenpress, you see, and the tempo is always high in a gegenpress. We can try him as a sweep keeper. Lower the tempo. I've never been asked that before. Okay, I'll move my big head. Right, move your head so I can see the right. Oh my God. Yeah, you need to be a bit more subtle, Stevie. You need to be a bit more subtle. Right, let's do something like this, and let's. The problem is now I'll forget to put myself back on screen, and I love putting myself on screen. Right, okay, we dropped the tempo. I've gone to like shorter passing as well. Maybe put your head on the other side. I've tried that. I did try that once, and it didn't work for some reason. I can't remember what it was now. I mean, you know, I'm in for anything. All right, let's put me on the other side. There we go. I'm on the other side now. In fact, let me make it a bit smaller. Right, okay. I'm on the other side. Right. See, Valente is... all his stats are dropping. Oh, that looks weird now. Well, thanks very much, Stevie. What other teams are coming up in the UCL? We'll have a look in a sec. In fact, we'll have a look now. Why not? While I'm thinking about it. RB Leipzig away. Ludogorets away. But then I thought we'd beat Antwerp and we didn't. I believe Ludogorets is one where we should get some points. Then we got Brighton. And the last two games are Arsenal and AC Milan. Don't get any easier, does it? Right, let's get back to this. It's getting the balance right, isn't it? I mean, it's not rocket science, is it? I think with the Lille save, I've got the balance just right. So we're knocking the ball about, and it's lovely to watch. Well, unless we play PSG, that is. Ludo should be a win. I can't see the player's stats. Where would you like me, Stevie? Just tell me where you want me, and I'll go and stand in the corner on my head. I don't like me over there. I feel like I'm standing outside the room. Put me back there, because I feel like I'm, you know. Yeah, I know. It wasn't an easy game, that, Ollie. It wasn't an easy game. I was a bit surprised as well, but... How's Nunes playing? So he's playing all right as well. It's very unexpected, I know. It's a good side, that Lille side now, though. I think we're a very good team. Yeah, but it was Spurs. Spurs, they're Spursy, aren't they? I must admit, it wasn't an easy game. It's just getting this balance right, and I don't know what to do here. Should I bring him into midfield as a playmaker? Passing and vision 12, 14. You see, Nunes. I tell you what, let's drop Nunes in there. We'll whack our blaster over there, and we'll bring Soa in there. It's just a case of getting the right balance, isn't it? Let's see whether that works. So we've got the centre back pairing is good. We know that works. Juric is back as ball winning midfield player. Let's see if that works. Let's give it a save. Yeah, I'm really enjoying that Lille save now. It's really good. I'm proper into it. Oh, Gordon Bennett. Can't win, can you? Right, come on. We're at home. It's AZ. Surely we can win this one. It's getting a bit boring now, this injury situation. It's getting a bit boring and frustrating. Come on, you pulled them out. You need to be a bit quicker now. Move the ball quicker. Very nice, but it's not getting us anywhere. We've got nobody making a run there at all. We've got 3 players in the centre forward position. Nobody's making a run. Slide it in the back of the net. Come on, Wendell. 8th goal of the season. And for once, the referee's not got his arm in the air. We knew what we were doing there. We'd done that on the training ground. I remember now. I thought we were just messing about, but I remember the move. In fact, I think I was leading coaching that day. I'm having that one as my move. Right, so we're not going to mess with anything now. Wendell's on a 7.3. Just got to get that balance right. It's hard to get the balance right though when they keep injuring players. So I've got Mata out injured. Ali's now out injured. It's wing backs again. Over the bar. Right, they're doing what we normally do. 2 shots, nothing on target. 70% possession. Leading into half time. We could do with battering somebody. We really could do with battering somebody. I don't care who it is. Put 3 or 4 goals past. Right, half time, we're not looking tired. So there's a bit of a... Is it a correlation? Is that the word? There's a correlation between us not being tired at half time and winning a game. I'm going to say 2-1. But you don't know who it's going to be. Get it out. And again. Go on. Come on, then. Go on, you can do it. Go on. You've gone a bit wide there. You've gone a bit wide. Oh, what? What? What have I just seen there? Oh, my God. What a goal from Cobalt. What an absolutely stunning goal from Cobalt. Are we having that, chat? Are we having that? Gordon Bennett. He ran the full length of the pitch virtually and smashed it. Then normally go into Rose Head. That was lovely. Great goal that was. I don't think I've ever seen that in Football Manager either. Sometimes the match engine really surprises you and you think, you know, if you can be that clever, why can't you be that clever all of the time? Ah, rubbish. He got way too high. He got sacked today. Yeah, I mean, I'm surprised that's not happened before now, to be honest. Right, let's drop into this second tactic now. That I've now got organised properly. No, I've never seen a goal like that before. I mean, so I've got my defending corner set up with every man in the box. So very often, in fact, most of the time, if the ball gets headed out, it comes straight back at us, which is not great. But then I've never seen that before. So the ball got headed out and then Cobalt just legged it, went onto it and legged it. Really nice, that. Really, really nice. I honestly, I thought United would have battered him in the Europa League, and but they didn't, did they? I think it's just a lack of consistency with Spurs, isn't it? They just don't. They don't. Collison. And we'll bring that centre back on as well for Keane. Yeah, I mean Spurs, unless they're playing City, Spurs always do. They bottle it at the final, don't they? They always do. But I mean, who are they going to get next? I mean, they change their managers, don't they? Way too many times, Spurs. Oh no! Why didn't that go in? Huh? We lost that last game because of a direct free kick like that. There was a screamer. Why did that not go in? Come on, 2-1. No more highlights. Let's have this 2-1. Come on. 2-1 and no more injuries. That's all I'm asking for. No, it's a big ask. No, we don't need another highlight. Kick him. Kick him. No, he's in the penalty area now. What a save from Russo. He's gone up for a corner. Oh my God, we got away with it there. 4 minutes of time added on. It's another corner. I'm nothing for it. 25-second Burnley have made it 1-0. 1-0. It seems like a lot of people like play the game while they're watching the live stream. I don't know whether I'd be able to concentrate. I'm not very good at doing two things at once. You've probably noticed. Right, a 2-1 win against AZ. Right, okay. I'm going to give them a delighted, you know. Let's try and get the morale up. Right, we need Ajax and Feyenoord now to start dropping a few points. What time is it now? Right, we'll play one more game and then I think we'll call it a night. What is the next game? Oh, the next game is RB Leipzig, and I don't really like to finish a stream on a loss. But, you know, let's break the habit of a lifetime and let's play. You never know. We might go and do something ridiculous and beat Salzburg. Let's give that a save before my PS5 blows up. Try doing 3. What do you mean, Stevie? Try doing 3. 3 games, you mean? Three things at once. Oh no, I mean, well, you can get that from that. I didn't know what you were talking about. 3 things at once. It doesn't compute in my head, doing 3 things at once. I mean, you can see how great I am at playing this game and dealing with the chat and, you know, making myself in the right corner and on the screen. Yeah, I never have been good at doing 2 things at once. When we're playing this now, 5th of the 11th. Right, okay. Right, let's play this one last game and then we'll call it. What day is it? It's Friday, isn't it? We'll call it a day until Monday. Right, it's been a very lively chat tonight. I'm really impressed. It's weird on Twitch. 3.5 hours I spent. I started the save unemployed and picked what were they called? Antanspor or something or other. They were in the relegation area. I won my first 4 games, got them to mid-table. But I was just talking to myself. It was weird. I don't think Twitch is the right place to do this, to be honest. There's about, well, I looked afterwards. I think there was 6 people doing Football Manager, but if you type Football Manager 2024 console in, it doesn't even recognise that. So I don't even think it's a thing on Twitch. And of course, people go on there looking for specific games, don't they? So I've got FM on, watching the stream with the Scotland game on. Right, so you're watching my stream, you're playing a game, you've got the Scotland game on. Gordon Bennett. Oh, I couldn't do that. I couldn't do that. You're a better man than I am, definitely. What happened there? Ajax won then, obviously, didn't they? Because we were a point behind them. Right, okay. But of course, we're in the Champions League, so the Dutch Cup, VVV Venlo, we're away. Is that going to come up now? No, Champions League is the next game, 5th of the 11th. Bonfire night. If I knew you were on Twitch, I'd have jumped on. Yeah, I mean, I did. It did occur to me before I came on tonight. I thought, you know, if I'd have put a message out, 1 or 2 people might have come in. But then the experiment really for me was to go on there blind and see if anybody came in, and not one single person joined the stream. And I just don't think it's a game that's played on Twitch. Well, I know it isn't, because there's nobody on there doing it. Like I said, there's 1 or 2. Like, if you compare YouTube, so YouTube, there's hundreds of people on YouTube doing the PC version of Football Manager, hundreds of them, and some really big content creators. The console version, I don't think there's that many. I mean, that's why I'm doing it, to try and get a bit of traction. But on Twitch, I could only find about half a dozen last night. It's mostly, you know, there's some like really big games on there. Some like really, I was going to say quirky, it's not the right word. Right. And we're coming up to a game, are we? Are we coming up to a game? Okay, then. I mean, I'm not really playing him, so... He's injured a lot, Aaron Dust. Right, so get ready for another game where we just give the ball away all of the time and... Right, okay, so we've got none of the first 11 have been injured. Is Mata available? Let's just have a look if Mata's available or not. No, Mata's injured. Leo Walters on a fitness. Right, okay. Van Bergen, Wendell, Soa, Nunes, Arblaster, Uric. I mean, I think that's probably near to my strongest team, I think. Although we've not got Mata on the left. Right, let's see what we're doing this. You never know, the game might be kind to me. It might be saying, oh, he's logging off now, so we'll give him a win. Do we think that's going to happen? No, me neither. Yeah, no, you said that last time, but he played all right in that last game, so... Come on, we don't want any... none of this fancy stuff. Let's just get into the game. First highlight's going to be Leipzig, innit? Right, we've survived 10 minutes. Yeah, as I predicted. Back of the net, we're losing 1-0. Yeah, it's not a good side, this Groningen side, is it? It's not a good side. We're all right if we're playing teams that are average and about our level. But if we step it up in Europe or play Ajax or Feyenoord, we're not a good team, really. Yeah, it's all Leipzig. The problem is, it is going to take a while for us to get to that level, I feel. Yeah, I mean, you're both right. Let me just pause that. You're both right. Need a massive tycoon to come in. Unless you get some money, how much further can you go with them? I mean, sometimes you do have to make that decision, don't you? Because it's a good side, this, but it's obviously not good enough to play these. I mean, if we can't beat the likes of, see, look at that there, so poor. If we can't beat the likes of Antwerp, then, and to be fair, we weren't in the game, were we, really? Got away with one there. Well, exactly, Ollie. My sentiments entirely. Barcelona. I can honestly say I've never managed Barcelona in Football Manager. But then, unless it's part of a career, move, I never start with top teams. I always start with underdogs because it's a challenge, and I like a challenge. Trouble is, I don't like losing, so. Good save again. A Europa League team. What you mean? We're a Europa League team, or try and find a Europa League team? We'll have a look in the. We'll have a look in the jobs available because there will be jobs available now. We're losing 2-0 now. Come on, referee, disallow it. It makes me laugh the way they have to run to a spot. Hey! Yeah, I mean, I think that's probably our level. And maybe, I don't know, maybe even conference, I think, is probably our level at the moment. I mean, if I was playing this not as like a live stream, if I was playing it off camera, then I probably would stick with it. But when you'd like live streaming, it's not a lot of use, this, is it really? Because, see, my assistant manager's saying satisfied, so that tells it all, doesn't it, really? The game is saying, well, we're doing all right. We're only losing 1-0. Let's try something a bit radical. Right, let's get these bombing on. In fact, right, let's make him a wing back, attacking wing back. Van Cam, attacking wing back. Let's bring to get into the Champions League, but it's a massive jump for no European football to Champions League. Yeah, you're absolutely spot on, Stevie. Absolutely spot on. I mean, I'm not, the only thing is I'm a really bad loser and I don't like losing games. But, the realities are that it's, it is a massive challenge, this. I think if we'd have got in the Conference League this season and then challenged for maybe a top 4-5 spot, that would have been great. I'd have been really happy with that. But unfortunately, we've got into the Champions League. I mean, the bonus side to that is we are getting the money coming in. So, that may well help us. Right, let's bring Blasco in. And let's set one of the strikers off. I'm going to 3 at the back. Right, so Capete can play wide centre back. Keane can play wide centre back. No, we'll keep him there. We'll keep him there as the playmaker. Mendel up top on his own. Don't think our Blaster can play there, can he? No. Right, who can play? Is it Collison? It is Collison, isn't it? My God! I've had 148 views tonight. 14 likes. Oh my God, that's amazing. I mean, if anybody is in the stream and not in the chat, I mean, that's absolutely fine. You're very welcome. But if you could give me a subscribe and drop a like, that would be fantastic. Here's the last game of the night. I'm so concentrating on the game. 148 views in the stream. That's off the scale, that. I normally get, even after it's been up for like 3 or 4 days, I would get like 150 views. 148 views in the stream. That's bonkers. Right, I'm not saying this is going to fix it, but I'm kind of feeling like we need to go 3 centre-backs. Right, we are going to go attacking. Right, come on. 5 shots, 2 on target. XG's moving up. Come on, come on. Keane, Soa, Van Cam. Don't give it to them. Do not give the ball away. Juric back to... It's a bit short. What are we doing here? It's a bit short, that. No. Right, come on. Keane on the ball. Juric, Collison. Make a run, somebody. Give it to the left wing back. Left wing back wants it. That's the ball. Right, come on, Ali. Drive into the area. Wendell, smash it into the back of the net. He has done. Come on, Wendell. Come on. We can do it. Come on, we need to do it again now. Another one. Come on. This was a nice goal, this. I like this goal. Lovely ball there. I'm screaming. Send it out to the left wing. Wendell in the back of the net. Yes, come on. Right, can we do it again now? We need to do it again. We've got 4 players on green stats. Is it going to allow us to do it again? Suarez on a 6.3. That was, yeah, what a ball from the centre-back. Absolutely brilliant. Right, Soa is on a 6.3. Who else can we bring on for him? Can Valente play there? Postema's on the bench, isn't he? Right, what we're going to do is... We're going to stick Postema up front with Wendell. He can play deep lying forward. It's a bit of a weird formation, but what does he like to play, Postema? He likes to play an advance forward. Oh man, what's the worst that can happen? Advance forward. Is either of them left-footed? Soa's left-footed. Right, okay. Attacking. Right, come on! Come on! It's 2.4 million at stake here. Nunes. Hit somebody's head with it. Oh no! Oh my God. That should have been in then. Come on, Football Manager. Give us a win. I don't like this. I'm going to go very attacking. Come on, give us a win, give us a win. 5 minutes of time added on. Come on, we need another highlight. We're not going to get it, are we? Oh, we might do, we might do. Van Cam, come on. Fall over in the penalty area. Yes! Come on! Come on! Come on! Wendell again! Come on! My God! Let's just drop to defensive now. There's about a minute left of the game. Oh my God. My bloody palms are sweaty. What's going on? Wendell again. Can we do this? Can we get a win? Can we get a win at Leipzig? We bloody well can. Let's go, absolutely. What? That was fantastic. And we ended up there with 12 shots, 5 on target, an XG of 1.86. My God, that game turned round a bit, didn't it? Pleased? Is there anything above delighted? Because that was stunning. Every player there gets a pat on the back as he's coming off. What was I saying? We're going to finish the night on a loss here because we're playing Leipzig. Now that's a comeback. Brilliant. Brilliant. Wendell, what a player. I mean, but he should be off the bottom now. Look at that. Oh no, I was looking at Marseille. I saw blue and thought, well, there we are. 32nd. Can we actually get a few more wins? The problem is the rest of the teams that we're going to... Although Ludogorets are below us. They've played 4 games. Let's move it on a bit. Hey, we got 2.4 million. Hold on a minute. Let's have a look. Ludogorets is the next game. It is away from home. But they've not won a game yet. How are they actually playing? Oh, I can't wait for Monday night now. Oh, look at this. Oh, that bodes well, doesn't it? That bodes really well. Well, I mean, to be fair, we need to win it because after that we've got Brighton. Winnable? I don't know. And then we've got Arsenal and AC Milan, so we ain't winning them. I don't think we're going to do it, but Brighton could go either way. Yeah, might want to hide your face on your way out. Leipzig fans are going to be fuming after that. Oh, brilliant! Yeah, what I'll do is I'll get them back and put it over my head so that I don't attract any attention. That was. I'm surprised there. I really am surprised there. I mean, is that telling me then that I need to go to 3 centre backs? Push the wing backs high? Because the way we got it, did it come as a throw? Van Cam put a throw in. Can't remember now. Maybe that's the way forward. 3 centre backs, push the wing backs high. But I did have 2 strikers on at the end. Right, let's not get carried away. We've won 1 game there. Oh, my God. It was kind of a throw-in. Win your next 2. 9 points will get you through. Do you think so? What you mean into... yeah, it'll be into that playoff. I mean, this is the thing for us at the moment. It's all about the money, really. And if we can get into that playoff game, I think there's about 8 million for a win in that. And then you get more money. The longer you stay in it, the more money you get. Let's have a quick look at the finances before we go. Finances are 21 million in the bank. Well, it will be, won't it? We just got 2.4 million. Oh, there's hope yet for this Groningen save. There's hope. I was a little bit disillusioned, but that's gone really well, that last game. Did I save it? I can't even remember. I think my head's gone. Right, well, I mean, that was a live stream and a half, wasn't it? Particularly that last game. God and Bennett. I don't know how I managed to hang on to my controller for that, then 2 goals. Right, well, thanks for everybody for coming into the live stream. Thanks for all your support and your help and your noticing things that I've not noticed and all of that kind of stuff. Again, once again, you know, the young players are coming in, Pulse and the like. And it's nice, you know, if we can help them out playing the game. Although I don't know whether Pulse's... It's a shame Pulse didn't see that because it's kind of a... I mean, not that it happens every time, but, you know, if you're not playing well, do something like that. Push the wing back side, bring a central defender on. And it's there's a bit of a lesson in there, isn't it? Get round to that and show about the scouts. Yeah, I know. I need to do some more shorts to try and keep the channel ticking over. But 154 views now tonight, 15 likes. That's bonkers. That's bonkers. It's onward and upward. Hopefully, I mean, surely we can't drop back off that. I mean, I don't know. Okay, yeah, you have a good weekend, Trev. And well, there was a new video went up today, wasn't there, on the Lille one. That seems to be dropping off a little bit. I don't know whether people are getting a bit bored with that one now. But, I mean, I think Lille, I've got maybe another season there. If I don't win the Champions League, I might move to a bigger team, I think. But, yeah, night, Stevie. Night to everybody. Thanks for coming into the chat. And thanks for keeping me company. Unlike Twitch. All right, we'll see you on Monday night. Thanks very much. Yep, see you next time, Paul. You're off to watch the Lille episode now. Yeah, watch out for that one. Is it that one? I think it is that one. Well, I won't say anything. There's just something quite funny happens in it. I think it is that one. I'm sure it is. All right, well, I'll see you on Monday. If you can get there, great. If you can't, well, we'll see you next Friday. Well, thanks very much.